If you are like a shy person, newsflash, you signed up for talking. You will face rejection. When you are called a leader, you need to have responsibility is for things to be dedicated to you. If you're a Nigerian student and you want to be a student politician one day, yes, I was one there. Welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Toluwase Akonde. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. And if you're just like, let me check what this girl's doing, welcome again. But if you are an OG, you've been a subscriber for a time now, and you're returning again to watch this video, I love you already. So today I'm going to be discussing a very interesting topic, and it's titled Six Shock That You Might Get as a First Time Student Politician. I served as an assistant general secretary in my 200 level in Communication and Language Arts, University of Ibadan. Those that has watched my first video you definitely know about all of these tips. But because of you just joining, let us show them six things I discovered serving as a student politician for the first time. And I'm hoping that if you want to serve or if you have served, you'll be able to relate to one of these things and you'll be able to learn one or two things, particularly for those who have interest or who are also first time politicians. My first thing is that you will have to think on the spot. So one of the things that comes with being an executive is that you'll be having meetings. You'll be having meetings, and these meetings are smaller meetings because you are most likely going to be six, seven, eight. So you would definitely have to contribute. You will definitely have to contribute. So if you are like a shy person, if you are just I don't want to see anything, newsflash, you signed up for talking. You would be asked to make contributions. You will be asked to say something. You'll be asked to talk. And please ensure to talk. Because one of the things I realized also serving as a student politician is that once you start talking, your brain, you're encoding yourself to be more explorative. You are telling yourself to find much more things because sometimes when you are at home and you just, oh, I should have said this, but because of you've not trained yourself so much that a lot of ideas flow. So one of the things that you should prepare yourself for is that you'll be giving a lot of contribution. Number two is that you'll be asked to multitask. So one of the things that you're going to become an executive, one thing that people don't know, which I think people are coming to becoming more aware of, is that executive, when you are called a leader, is not for you to just sit and be like, I mean, that is for you to have responsibility, is for things to be dedicated to you. So you would have a lot of things to do. And don't forget, you are also a student. That's why it's called student politician. You have your academics, you are a full-time student, but you will have to still cater for others. You will have to still think for others. You will have to you have to ensure that ideas keep running because of there are things that are added to your work now. Third shock as a first time student politician in Nigerian university is that you will face rejection. Oh my goodness. See, one of the things that student politics taught me is how to handle rejection. And one of the things you just know is that once you know about this thing, you set your mind for it, you set up yourself for it. You just know that, oh, this does not work. Let me try the person, another person. This person is not responding to me in the way that I want to, or it's not being positive. I have to try the next person, and you just have to be so fast and quick about this thing. In as much as people are going to reject you, there are people that are also going to accept you. There are people that want to do the work, particularly not for any cause, and you'll be like, where have you been? Because those people will be so much like angels, and from there you just begin to learn the different aspects and facets to life. The next shock that you're going to experience is that that I personally experience is that everything that you see at an event, even as small as pure water, okay, as small as sachet water, as small as sachet water or a sweet at an event, just know that there were people that thought about it, people that conceptualized it, people that paid for it, and people that brought it. There's a lot of things that goes into planning events, planning seminars, planning it. And one of the things that this taught me is that if you are in a space or you're in an organization and you see people going out of their ways to make you comfortable, to prepare seminars for you, to prepare event for you, and if those things even come at a free cost or even there's a price attached to it, there is no way that is going to be able to even equal or measure up to the stress or the mindset or the mind contribution that has gone into it. So one of the things that this taught me is how to appreciate things that I see at an event. And I go to wedding parties and I see people serve, even souvenirs. I know that wow, there's somebody that or some people that thought about this and they figured that this is going to be good and this is going to really suit well to the people and they paid for it and they brought it. There's a lot of logistic that goes inside. Another thing that you're going to learn is how to express your thoughts. So I learned this particularly at the end of my tenure as Assistant General Secretary. That one thing that made you to qualify to be, you did not get to become an executive an executive in an administration because of sheer luck. Yes, sometimes you might get appointed. Most of the time, it's through voting, and so there is a way that you might want to just feel imposter syndrome and you might not want to contribute or be the best of yourself. But one thing that I would say is that these things are going to come to you, but ensure that once you are at meeting, you express your thoughts, you express what you think, you have ideas, and those are the things that people that voted you inside want you to go there and represent them for. So don't just give other people to take up your space when you have a voice that you can use. So one of the things that you must ensure to do, one of the things that I personally learned later is that you have a voice and ensure to use your voice. And this leads me to my last point. People are power hungry. People are power hungry. Um, Everybody that is as an executive meeting, this is particularly for student politics, they have an agenda. Everybody has an agenda. Everybody has something that they want to sponsor. And you must be conscious enough to know that you have a voice and you are part of the team. And ensure not to allow somebody to override you because people are power hungry. This is a bonus tip on the shocks that I experienced as a first time student politician and is a Bible verse that says, "He that watereth shall be watered himself." One of the things I learned in my service or my tenure as the AGS of my department, because I was asked to organize tutorials, I was asked to be in charge of academics for the welfare of the department, academics welfare of the department. And this so much, I did this to the best of the ways that I could do. And I just saw how it kind of multiplied towards me. It kind of multiplied towards me because I didn't need to really read a lot because I was there for every tutorial. I just so much carried it on my head, and it's so much up me. And I saw how myself was watered. It felt like I was watering them and I was watered myself. So that was a beautiful experience that I also got to discover serving. So this is a point to you that if you watch this video because you are scared, don't worry, you're going to do fine, you're going to do amazing well. And ensure to serve, ensure to serve, ensure to kill self, give it everything that you can. Yes, I know you can be afraid that if I do this and do this, these people are going to be better than me, I'm going to be better than that. But I know that you would be grateful that you gave it your best once you are done because you won't be there for the whole time. And that is it, guys. I hope you learned one or two things I like to see your comments on people that had become politicians when they were in university, first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time as a STEM politician in Nigerian university. What are the things that you learned? What are the things that shocked you at first and the things that you want to share with us? That is it, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video because I believe it's going to be so much of a word to people that are in this crossroad of their life. And I believe I'm going to make another video, but ensure to subscribe and turn on the notification button so you get to see the video, which I'm going to be titling A Letter to My Successor. Till I meet you guys. Bye bye.